Okay, good morning once again. In the last class, we have discussed question number 4 of 13.8, which is based on sphere's volume. Let's take the next question. Question number 5 is how many liters of milk can hold? Okay, this is simple volume question you can find. Question number 6, let's see. It is saying a hemispherical tank is made up of iron sheet 1 centimeter thick. So they are telling us we have a hemispherical bowl which is made up of a sheet of iron which is 1 centimeter thick. That means it is a case of hemispherical bowl. Like this, you can take like this. Okay, now what they are saying, so there are two radius in this case. One is this R in and one is this R out. Class, before that, let me read further. The inner radius is 1 meter, so you can say R inner, R in is equal to 1 meter. Then they are saying that it is how much thick? 1 centimeter. So class, tell me what is R out? If R in is 1 meter and the thickness of iron is 1 centimeter, we can say R out is 1 meter plus 1 centimeter. No, Garima, try to understand the units. 1 m plus 1 cm is not equal to 2, okay? Because they are different units, they can't be added like this. So either you make it in centimeter and then add, or convert that centimeter into meter and then add. So as per that, we will have 1 meter plus 1 centimeter, or 1 m plus 0.01 centimeter, that is 1.01, sorry, this is meter. This is the outer radius. If you want, you can go for that also in centimeter also, that is also fine. Now what they are saying is, mm, question number 6, yes. Find the volume of iron used to make the tank. So we need to find the volume of iron which is used to make the tank. What should be the general statement, class? Please tell. What should be the general statement? Please tell. Please tell the general statement for volume of iron used to make the tank. Yes, that will be volume of outer hemisphere minus volume of inner hemisphere, because we don't want the volume of air, we only want the volume of iron. So that's why volume of inner. The formula for volume of hemisphere is what, class? Please tell. The formula for volume of hemisphere is, full sphere it was 4 by 3 pi r cube, and for half it will be half of that, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. And for outer we have to take the r as r out. For the inner we have to take it as r in cube. Now taking the common, 2 by 3 pi, we have r out cube minus r in cube. Now let's put the values. This is how much? 2 by 3 pi. This is 1.01 minus 1 cube. I hope it is correct. Yes. Now, class, please tell me what is the value of this one? 1.01 cube. Please tell fast. Please answer the value of 1.01 cube. Please find fast. Okay, it is 10303031. So here we have decimal after two places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So answer is 1.030301 minus 1. So what is left? The left one is 0.030301 after subtracting. Now, can we divide this thing by 7? Anyone? Please tell, can we divide this by 7? 30301 upon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's divide it. 7 4s are 28, then there is 23, 7 3s are 21, then 20, 7 2s are 14, 61. No, please recheck. What will we get? It will not be divided by 7, I think. Sir, you missed 0. 30301. Which 0 in the starting? Utkarsh. Utkarsh, this one at this place. Initial. That is not a significant number because it is before that number. But I don't think we can divide this class. Please recheck. It is not divisible. I think the answer will be in decimal only. Let me check. Question number 6. 3.86. Yes, answer will come in decimals only. Okay, you just have to solve this further and then finally make the decimals and you'll get the answer. Okay, now let's take the next question. Question number 7 is find the volume of sphere whose surface area is 154. Easy question. You can find the radius from this and then find the volume. Let's take question number 8. So can we cut 3 and 432? Let me check. Actually, this is wrong. It is not complete. Let me erase this. It is not complete. It was not divisible at all. Piyush, we can't divide it completely. The answer will be in decimals. So it is your choice. Better it would be if you multiply these three first. It would be better if you multiply these three first and divide by 21 because that will make it easier. If you start dividing at this stage only, it will be difficult for you. Better you multiply 2 into 22 into this thing. The value you will get upon 21 into 100,000. Then finally divide these two. That will give you the exact answer easily. Okay. Now, question number 8. Question number 8 is saying a dome of a building is in the form of hemisphere. From inside, it was whitewashed at the cost of rupees 498.96. Class, if you are whitewashing something, which parameter you are talking about? Please tell me. If you are whitewashing something, which parameter or which quantity you are talking about? You are talking about the curved surface area or the simple area you are talking about, not TSA. In this case, Rudra, we are talking about curved surface area that is inside one. So like this, we have a dome in which they are saying from inside when you whitewash, the cost was 498.96. So given to you is cost of whitewash. Okay, you are taking your house. Fine, fine. Cost of whitewash from inside is equal to rupees 498.96. If the cost of whitewashing is rupees 2 per square meter, so the cost of 1 meter square paint is given to you as rupees 2. Now they are asking you first find the inside surface area of dome, which is very simple. If this is the dome having radius r, what we can say from how we obtained this, we have to understand this only, how this value was obtained. We all know the total cost of painting. Utkarsh is saying 20. Hmm. Utkarsh, it is written as rupees 2.00 per square meter. Hmm. How 20, Utkarsh? I think it is written over here as 2.00 per square meter in my book. In yours, is it 20 rupees? Okay. Others, please confirm. In my book, it is 2 rupees. Okay, Garima is also saying 20 rupees. Then maybe mine is older version. So let's take 20 rupees only. So the cost of painting 1 meter square is rupees 20. Okay, some have 2, some have 20. Okay, okay, maybe due to different versions. So you can go as per your one, no problem. Now, the total cost of painting is given by the curved surface area multiplied with, okay, they are changing that value only, yes. So I'm going with my only, which is in the book, that is rupees 2. You can try with the value given in yours. I am going with rupees 2 per meter square. Okay. Now, so we have to find the total cost of painting equal to CSA into cost per meter square. Now put the value. The total cost is given to us as 498.96 is equal to curved surface area multiplied with 2. That means CSA will be how much? 498.96 upon 2, and the final answer will be 2 to the 4, 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18, then 2 4s are 8, 2 8s are 16 meter square. Class, is this correct? This is the inner curved surface area. Please confirm and recheck. Then we have to find the volume of air inside the dome. Class, please confirm. Is this correct? Please confirm. Okay, now to find the air inside the dome, we just have to find the volume of this hemisphere. So air, volume of air, second part, volume of air inside will be just given by volume of hemisphere. And we all know the formula, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Just put the value. For that you need the value of radius, and we don't know the value of radius. For that we need to do one more step, because we know this thing, we can easily find the radius. How? We can say as CSA is equal to 249.48 meter square. We can say CSA is how much? First, please tell what is the curved surface area of hemisphere. Please tell the curved surface area of a hemisphere. It is very simple, 2 pi r square. So 2 pi r square is equal to 249.48. From this you can find the value of radius. So r square is equal to 249.48 upon 100 multiplied 1 upon 2, and for pi we can write this thing. Now we just need to solve this and we'll get the answer. Let me check. Can we solve this by 11? 2 plus 9, 11 plus 8. Okay. Okay, 21 and 8. I think it will not. By 2 we can solve this. 2 ones are, 2 twos are, 2 fours are, 2 sevens are, and then 2 fours are. So 1 and 7 plus 2. No, will not go by that. You have to divide this only and you'll get the value of radius. And then after finding the value of radius, you can divide. You can just put in the formula of volume and get the answer B. It can be divided by 11. 1 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, let me check again. 1 plus 4, 5 plus 4, 9 and 7 plus 2. 9. Yes, you can divide by 11 easily. So 11 twos are and 11 ones are. 1 is remainder 14. Again 11 ones are 3 remainder 37. 11 threes are 4 remainder 4s are. So we have got this value. So 1134 into 7. You have to multiply these two. Before that you can divide by this also. 2 ones are 2. 2 fives are 10. Then 2 six are 12. 1 remainder 2 sevens are 14. Just multiply these two. After this divide by 100. That will be your radius. One second. So r square is equal to 567 into 7 upon 100. Let's prime factorize this 567. It can be written as 7. I think it is 7 also. 7 8s are yes. 7 8s are 56. Then 1. Okay. Into 7 upon 100. So what I have done is I have written this 567 as 7 into 81. Now just find the value of r by simply putting the root upon 100. Now we have a pair of 7. 1 7 will come out. We have 81. 9 will come out and upon 10. The final answer is r is equal to 6.3. I think meters only. Yes. R is 6.3 meters. Class, is this clear to everyone how we found the radius? Just we simplified the question and we got the value of r as 6.3 meters. After getting the value of r, we just need to put in the formula of volume and we get the answer of volume. Okay. After this, question number 8. Question number 9 is 27. Okay. Question number 10. Okay. Let's take question number 9. We just need to find the volume. We can just put the values of r and get the value of volume. Now let's take question number 8. Sorry, 9. It is saying 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and surface area s, are melted to form a sphere with sphere. Okay, so we have 27 into small hemispheres like this of radius small r, or you can say r1 r2 whatever you want to say. They are saying the radius is r and the surface area is s, so you can say the TSA of small sphere is given to you as capital S. Now they are saying it is melted, and we made a larger sphere of this like this with radius capital R. Okay, please tell me now what to be done. They are saying the surface area of this new sphere is S dash. So TSA of larger sphere is S dash. We have to find whose camera is on, please switch it off. We have to find the new radius, that is R dash. We have to take it as R dash, sorry. R dash. R dash is missing. Please tell me how we can find this. Class, please tell me how we can find the value of R dash or how we can equate these two. Anyone? How to find the value? Okay, so we have to understand what is similar in these two. If you are melting these spheres and forming a larger sphere, the thing which is same in both of them is the volume. So volume of this small sphere into 27, because there are 27 small spheres which are making this larger sphere. Okay, so we can say according to the question, 27 into volume of one small sphere is equivalent to volume of larger sphere. Now let's put the value. We all know the volume of small sphere is will be given by 4 by 3 into pi into r cube, because radius of smaller one is small r. Similarly, the larger one, it will be given by 4 by 3 pi r dash cube, because the radius is given to us as r dash. Now this 4 by 3 is same, it will cancel out. Pi and pi will cancel out. We are left with 27 r cube is equal to r dash cube. Now can we directly cut these 3 and 3 and say the answer is r dash equal to 27r? Please tell. That will be wrong, because we have not taken the power in brackets, or the whole power is not there, it is only on r. So first we have to make the power on whole. No, Vaishnav, it is not under root, it is cube root. If you take this to that side, it will be a cube root. So there are two ways. You can say r dash will be equal to cube root 27 r cube, and further solving this you will get 3 into 3 into 3 into r cube. As we have seen, the outside guard is 3. It will allow triplets only. So one 3 will come out, one r will come out. That will be your r dash. So r dash equal to 3r. This was your cube root. Another way is you could have written this as 3r whole cube is equal to r dash cube, and from this one you could have cancelled the power. That also will have given you the correct answer. Now second, they are saying find the ratio of s and s dash. Again simple, the ratio of s upon s dash. We all know the value of s is given by, as it is a sphere, what is the value of s? That is TSA. Please tell, what is TSA of a sphere? It is 4 pi r square upon 4 pi r dash square. So 4 pi and 4 pi will cancel. We are left with r square upon r dash square. Now we can't solve it further. To solve further, we need to replace the value of r given to us, and we can say this r dash is actually 3 times r. So putting the value, now opening the brackets, yes, the answer is 1 upon r. That's the answer. Similar to this, last question also, let me discuss. Question number 10. A capsule of medicine is in the shape of sphere of diameter 3.5 mm. Okay, so we have a capsule of medicine in the shape of sphere like this. The radius is given to us as, sorry, diameter is given, so you can see the radius is 35 upon 20 mm. How much medicine, okay, is needed to fill the capsule? Okay, So we need to find the volume only. How much, it is saying how much medicine in mm cube is needed to fill the capsule. So you just need to find the volume. The volume is very simple, 4 by 3 pi r cube. So with this chapter is done. If you want to ask any question of this chapter, you can ask right now. We have 4 minutes left. Sir, cancel of radius, Vaishnav. Vaishnav not getting this one. Wait, let me stop the recording, then ask me.